remember in the deep recesses of your brain that,
All right, listen.
You may remember in the deep recesses of your brain that creepy shop teacher in Canada who decided to sexualize the kids in his shop class, getting them involved in his weird fetish life. The guy uses the name Kayla Lemieux and then shows up to class in Oakville Trafalgar School wearing gigantic prosthetic breasts, apparently emulating a style of Japanese pornography called exploding milk porn. Not making this up. Sure. The Halton District School Board and the Oakville Trafalgar School have defended this guy. Now, finally, some parents are considering legal action. Rishi Ben, who is with the Bandu law firm, is also a parent of a 6th and 9th grader, rather, in Oakville, who joins us to explain. I sure appreciate your coming on tonight. And thank you for having the bravery to make your position public. What is your position about this shop?
Well, thanks for having me, Tucker. We really appreciate your interest in this. Well, what we've done is we've asked the board essentially to do 3 things. Number 1 is we've asked them to apply the student dress code to the teachers because one doesn't exist for the teachers. And in our view, it's just illogical and absurd to suggest that the teachers would be held to a lower standard than the students in terms of their attire.
What he means by that is that all teachers should dress the same as the students. Like, not all schools go by the uniform code, but they should. But I'm not against what he's saying right now. All teachers should come dressed in. If you're a man, come in dressed as a man. If you're a woman, come in dressed as a woman. There should be a code there.
There should also be a code that if you're a teacher, you're there for everyone to concentrate on what you're teaching.
Exactly. That's why I said there should be that dress code right there.
Yeah, you shouldn't be wearing high heels and mini skirts and your boobs out.
It sounds funny, but it's true.
Female, male.
That's why a lot of these women teachers, that's why somebody said it on the chat. I wasn't able to really check the chat, but I saw it earlier when I was reading it. That's why a lot of these teachers are able to groom these young men so easily. Their sex appeal.
They're throwing everything at kids before kids can even realize what to do with those tools.
Mm-hmm. Hey. No pause.
Secondly, once we've established what that standard is, if the school board is creating exceptions from that standard, we want to know specifically what those exceptions are.
Ew, look how he dressed.
And thirdly, we would like the school board to cease and desist from interfering with the right of the parents to discuss this matter. And they've repeatedly done that in school council meetings since the beginning of the year.
What this reveals is their priorities, and they seem much more concerned with protecting and affirming this guy's personal sexual than they are with your kids. And it's
right.
Cool. Shouldn't they be primarily concerned with the kids who go to
Facts.
Well, I do agree with that. And look, this is an issue about gender identity and expression and human rights.
That is not gender identity.
But gender identity and expression are relatively new grounds that have been introduced into the Ontario's code in 2012. So we don't have a lot of jurisprudence or direction from that from our tribunal or courts. And so I think what the board is doing is they've taken an overly risk-averse approach to this issue. And look, I can understand and appreciate that. They have a diversity and inclusion mandate, and as a racialized person with racialized children in those schools, I commend that approach and I appreciate that. However, what they're missing is that when it comes to human rights and particularly gender identity and expression, context is important, and there's a very delicate balancing of interests that have to happen here. And I don't think that they've done that appropriately. And as you pointed out, Tucker, I think the context that they're missing here is that this is a school, and these are children and they're adolescents, and their maturity is still developing.
The content is you're a teacher. And what are you teaching?
Well, I can answer that real quick. We got teachers teaching sex ed now to minors, and then we got teachers telling our kids that it's okay to be, if you're a boy, a girl, and if you're a girl, to be a boy. That you're born like that. Like if a girl doesn't have a vagina and a boy doesn't have a penis, and once they get older, the only way that once they get older, the boy turns into a man, the girl turns into a woman, they have intercourse, which, let's get a little raw and uncut real quick. The penis goes into the vagina, the little sperms that comes out the penis runs, through the little tube right there. They meet the little eggs, boom, you have a baby inside, right? Y'all not gonna sit here and keep telling our kids that a goddamn man can have a baby. A man is a man, and a woman is a woman. A man is a man and a woman is a woman. There's only two genders. That's why I had showed that video earlier from TikTok. So for all that, I can identify myself as a goddamn fox then.
Rachel, I have friends that are transsexual. My relationship with them is you no longer see yourself as male. You now see yourself as female. I'm not going to be rude, but I will say you was born male, I was born female. That is the gender we are.
See, the thing is that even a lot of people,
when we try to accommodate people, sometimes our politeness ruins our own self and our own children. We
Exactly.
cannot keep on lying
To
to
our
appease
kids.
people.
that's
We
what they're
can't
doing. They
keep
lying
on
to our
doing
kids.
it.
They lying right to our kids' faces and making them believe
It's-
things that are not.
Yeah, it's an experiment at the moment.
See, my thing is, like
and
I told
they're
everybody.
experimenting with our children.
Yep. Like I tell people, I don't care what your sexual preference is. You could do whatever you want to do in your household behind closed doors. But don't sit here and keep making these kids think that what you like is what they're going to like. Let them figure out what it is they want to do in life. Like, because at the end of the day, like, as far as I'm concerned, there's two genders. I'm not going to sit here, no matter how much I want to think that I'm a man, I know that I can't get no woman pregnant because I'm a fucking woman. Even if I think I'm a man.
Amen.
Like, come on, let's make it make sense. I don't want my kids thinking that, oh no, I could sit here and get another man pregnant. No, you cannot.
There is not a chance on this earth.
It's like,
No
I want to
man
bring this
can
up real
get
quick.
pregnant.
It's like, I want to bring this up real quick. Like, a lot of people misunderstood the situation with the brat. They was like, oh, the brat's wife got her pregnant. No, they didn't get pregnant. The brat's wife did not get her pregnant. What happened there was, you see where I'm coming from? Another woman cannot get another woman pregnant. Dummies. What happened was they took somebody's, another man's sperm, and they put it together with, her wife's egg, and put it, mixed it together with, put it inside the brat's womb. Listen, I'm trying to break it down, and she got pregnant.
It was
She
a
had,
man that got that woman pregnant.
but you know what? This baby is going to share both the genes.
Everything.
Yeah, the baby is going to share both the, all three genes, all three DNAs. Yes, because the baby is inside the brat. The brat is the one giving birth. So her DNA is going to be on this baby's DNA and the mom's DNA, because they use the wife's egg to go inside the brats. And whether y'all like it or not, the brat and the wife are genetically moms. Crazy and fucked up as it is. But they didn't do it by having sex, guys. They did it through a surgery. They implanted an egg with somebody else's sperm inside her. That's it. It's that simple.
And Rachel, even though it seems that simple, it's fucked up.
Yeah.
Because even us adults can't understand it.
I understand why the brat did it, but the way that people are going about it and the message they're trying to push upon our kids is not the right way.
No.
Like, She probably couldn't have kids, so her best bet was getting another egg inside of her with the semen, because I've seen a lot of women go through this. But be real about it. Don't go with the damn trend because it's whatever they're saying is trending right now. Don't make these kids believe that another woman can get another woman pregnant, or another man can get another man pregnant. I mean, or that a man can
Not
fucking give
happening.
birth. Is impossible. I just listen. I can imagine how painful it is for a man to give birth. That shit's only coming out one way. I don't mean to laugh at that, but like, I can't
I'm not
imagine.
letting it go in. I'll come out that way. So,
Shit. Because,
yeah,
like, goddamn,
that's
make it
what
make
goes
sense.
in.
Because imagine a
That's
man
what
giving
comes
birth through his
out.
penis. I'm not trying to be, I'm not trying to be a bitch or nothing, but it's the truth. Like, I don't want nobody to get offended, but if a man wants to give birth, imagine a man pushing a baby through his penis. Y'all know how tiny that thing is, and it doesn't stretch like a woman's vagina.
Rachel, when I was younger, because of like the shit that we've been through, we kind of question. Sometimes we question everything about ourselves and whatnot.
I question everything that's being told to me.
And exactly. And I looked at the whole transgender thing.
I didn't understand the transgender stuff until I got older.
I understand it, but I understand it in my way, which is when I couldn't deal with things, I hated myself. I still do. I'm not confident. I don't like my face. I don't like my body. I'm very down on myself, more than probably I should be, according to what my friends and family tell me. So it's confusing because you've got your own head and then you've got what other people tell you. But it's extremely difficult because I would never love my body because of what's happened to me.
I understand where you're coming from, but
I get that. I get not feeling like other people see you in a nice light and you look at yourself and you just see a monster.
no, I get where you're coming
Or,
from because, like I tell
yeah,
everybody, listen, people be like, why don't you dress more girlyish? Like I tell everybody, I dress to feel comfortable. I don't dress to impress you. So if you don't like how I'm dressing, that's your problem. You don't got to be around me. I know why I dress the
Rachel,
way I dress because I'm comfortable the way I dressed. I don't got to show.
Rachel, I'm not a lesbian,
Huh?
but
Wait, huh?
I'm not a lesbian. Just because a lot of people think because I put a lot of hearts out and all this, that
Oh,
maybe I might be lesbian or something.
no, that's out of
I
love.
I think you are gorgeous. I think you're beautiful. I think you're sexy. I think you are everything a woman should be.
Oh, shit. Thank you for the compliment.
So screw anyone that thinks anything about you.
No, that's
Be
what I was
who
trying to
you
tell you.
are
Like, it doesn't
and
matter.
be fucking happy.
However you want to dress is however you want to dress. It's how you feel comfortable. Nobody else should feel some type of way. Like, it's how you like dressing.
I tell the truth. I've spent most of my life probably being a flirt.
She said, a flirt?
Yeah, huge
Okay.
one.
There ain't
I
nothing
wish
wrong
I
with
was a
that.
hoe. At least I would have got some sex out of it.
Oh, shit. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't no shame in that game.
I'm 46, so maybe I might become one yet.
Hey. Oh,
But
shit.
I've always, I don't know, valued myself on other people's opinions.
Mm-hmm.
Even, and this is hard to say, can you tell? Even though I'm a Christian, like, I do, that is how I value myself on sex. Not sex, but like, I don't know.
Hey,
You know,
we
sometimes
all,
you might need a hug,
yeah.
so you'll flash your cleavage.
Oh shit. No.
I've done that. I'm a hoe.
She said I'm a hoe. She funny as hell.
I am. I'm a hoe. I flash my cleavage. I like sometimes I feel like shit,
Hey.
and I look for attention in the wrong ways. And you talk like I'm learning that.
Hey, but listen, what matters is you know where you went wrong and what you did wrong and that you want to do something different, and it takes time for people to change.
I do,
Not
because what
them, because you don't
example am
change who you
I?
are. You don't change who you are. You just change what you seen that you've done wrong, because that's what you're supposed to change, not you, the person that you are. You don't ever change who you are. Just change the things that you see that are wrong in you to make you a better person than what you was yesterday. Is that like, see, people got that concept very wrong. You don't change who you are. You change the stuff that you're doing wrong in your life.
Exactly. Sometimes I think, oh, guys only see me as like a sex thing. That's why I don't want to get involved, because that's all they're going to be after.
Hold on
But
one
then
second, guys.
sometimes that's what I portray.